Hi guys, it's Jules. Welcome back to my channel. This week we are coming to the final classes of my Cert III Fashion, Apparel and Textiles course here in Ballina. For our final project, we've been asked to design our own take on the classic Chanel suit and produce a fur sample to fit our body measurements. So that is what I am working on in these clips. I love this cream so much. Jez actually bought this for me. He's really good at finding good, clean skincare that kind of works. I don't know. Kind of mad at him for that, but he does do his research. I feel like it's been so long since I've done a proper structured vlog. It's just not really my style. Usually when I turn the camera on to start filming, I don't really do an intro. It just starts rolling. So I like to film because it feels most natural. But I thought I would do kind of like a structured week in my life vlog type situation. I'm really back into YouTube at the moment. I've got 713 subscribers. Everyone on YouTube is really nice as well. Like everyone on my shorts is really encouraging with the sewing progress. Let me catch you guys up. Let's have a goss sesh and then we'll get on with the day. I've got a little coffee, literally Macca's coffee. I went through drive-through because I'm in my PJs. I was lazy. It's Saturday morning, relax. January, I was thinking about what my year was gonna look like and everything was getting like a little bit more serious with the old boyfriend situation. He lives in Queensland and it was just getting so ridiculous to travel back and forth and expensive, not like internationally long distance. So you do kind of want to see them every month because you can, but somebody is also like paying for a flight every month. Both of our working arrangements were pretty flexible, which is I think the one thing that made it kind of easier to deal with the whole thing. Like we weren't battling these really rigid work routines, so that helped a lot. Skin update interruption. I went on doxycycline again and epiduo, so the antibiotic and the cream. I don't feel like it's had the effect that it had last time that I used this combo, and honestly my skin is still pretty bad. I haven't really changed anything about my diet. I always eat like the same foods. I eat too much sugar. I drink dairy in my coffee. I guess everyone would be like, just cut those things out and you'll see a difference. I also would be happy. Okay, back to the story. I also decided that I needed to stop ignoring my passion for fashion and act on it. I actually applied for the UTS bachelor's degree of fashion design last year and I got the offer to do it, but it's a 3-year course. Like at this stage in my life where things are kind of going, I don't know, I just felt like I was gonna be stuck in Sydney for 3 years doing this course, and a lot of the uni courses like faffing about. They've got to fill the semester up with information and I want something a little bit more hands-on and practical. So then I started looking into TAFE. Wow, I need a new sponge. Okay. I've heard good things about the TAFE Bachelor as well, like the New South Wales TAFE Bachelor. Apparently that's really good compared to the uni degrees if you're really looking for that practical experience, because they do a lot of sewing. Kind of had in my head that I would move to Queensland in March because I was sick of doing the long distance. We've been doing it for almost a year. That's dramatic. Maybe like 5 months. No. 8 months. We'll be doing it for 8 months, and I was like, at that point it will be a year. I'm gonna move. And then I found this course that I wanted to do in Ballina TAFE, so near Byron Bay. So I settled on Cert III Fashion, Apparel and Textiles, I think it's called, because then you can go into a diploma or a bachelor if you really wanted to. And looking into the options of that, it seemed like TAFE New South Wales had a really good program. I could also get it subsidised because I have a degree in New South Wales. I thought I was gonna move to Queensland in March and then move back down to Byron Bay in July when the course started. There was a course running at the beginning of the year, but I didn't think I would be able to make that happen. I didn't think there were any more spots left. One day, like divine providence, I got a feeling that I should check the TAFE website and there was availability to do the February to June course. At this point it was January, end of January, and the course was going to start in 3 weeks. So I rang Jez and we talked it all out. Are my eyes yellow? I hope my liver's okay. I feel like my eyes are yellow. Okay, crazy. Anyway, we just decided it made a lot more sense to move to Ballina, do the course, and then move to Queensland at a later stage. And then my mum was telling me about moving to Queensland in like a couple months. She was like talking about the plans, and I was like, actually Queen, I'm moving to Byron Bay in 3 weeks. So then it was like a mad rush. I had to quit my job, I had to find accommodation, I had to find a new job, pack up my entire room. I literally made like a little group chat and I was like, I'm so sorry, this is last minute. I want to see everybody before I go. I'm moving to Byron in like 2 weeks. Can we have a going away? And then everyone came out for drinks, which was nice. It was like the most manic panic 3 weeks of my life. Now it is June and the course is almost over. I have literally 3 weeks left and I'm on my final project for school. The last 3.5 months have been really cool. I absolutely love living in this area. It's so calming and peaceful. Like everything's so close together. The traffic is really simple compared to Sydney. The people are really nice compared to Sydney. In Sydney, you would just not really say like, oh hi, good morning to people when you're out and about, because there's so many people and everyone's like hustling in their own world and whatever. Here, everyone has like small town vibes. Like everyone's like, oh hi, you know. It's so sweet, so lovely. I don't know my neighbours that well, but I do wave to them like every day, you know. Anyway, it brings me to my next dilemma, and I'm gonna shut up soon because I feel like I've talked for a million years. I was like, what am I gonna do now that the course is finished? Like, where do I go from here? And I feel like I'm at the point of the course. I haven't even finished my makeup and I'm just acting like I have. I'm at the point of the course, like a 3-month course, 4-month course is not that long. And I feel like I'm just at the point now where I have kind of a bit of a routine. I've kind of been going up to Brisbane like most weekends, and I've figured out that is actually really draining and I'm not making progress I want to be making. But that's like a routine thing you have to test out over a period of time, right? So I've only just kind of like locked in, you know, and obviously you feel the social pressure, like things are happening up in Brisbane with my boyfriend and his friends, and obviously I'm invited to things, but right now is my time to just lock in, study, focus on skill acquisition. It does like take you a while to get into the routine of figuring out a balance. I feel like I'm only just figuring that out. At the end of this Cert III course, you're kind of at the juicy bit. You know how to sew and you know how to design a little bit. I feel like we could take this so much further. Like now that I understand all these concepts, like let's actually make clothes and refine things. But the course is about to end, so I had like a full life crisis, but I think I figured it out. I've enrolled in like a costume design course, which is a Cert IV, so it's more detailed. It's gonna go into deeper pattern making, and like I feel like it would be really interesting to learn the construction of those kind of garments. I don't think I want to work in costuming long term. All of those skills, tailoring costumes and learning to use all those funky materials and like learning about how to put more structure in something, give it more durability. All that stuff is applicable. Like if I made wedding dresses or something, learning how to make it structured and durable would be very applicable. I haven't heard back about that course. Everybody say a prayer for me that I get accepted. That's kind of it. I went to Sydney at Easter to see my family, and then I went again the end of May. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm enjoying life. I feel like I've figured out the next bit, and I'm just kind of like letting go and let God, you know? I've got the heated blanket out. Jez actually bought this for me for my birthday last year, and it's perfect because I feel like my bedding is not warm enough. It's starting to get really cold here. I used this last night for the first time. Super good. Coffee number 2, and I got a treat. It's a caramel slice. I got really stressed because whoa. Got really stressed because there's this bakery that I love called Bake My Life. Not my favorite name in the world, but you know what, whatever gets the job done. Has all these gluten-free options, gluten-free lamingtons, caramel sliced. I feel like those other things. And savory options as well, quiches, pies. And I went there the other week to get a treat because I deserved it, and it was closed. And then I've driven past like several times. I go to the post office and go to get my coffee and whatever. Like I've driven past just to check out the scene because I was like, this is weird. And it hasn't been open for like a whole, maybe it's not even that long. I feel like it was like 3 weeks, but maybe it was only like 1. Anyway, can confirm they are still up and running. I need a blanket coming in clutch. It's so cold. I hate the cold. It took me literally all day to knuckle down and do my Depop. I ended up just like sorting through a box that I brought back up from Sydney, and I ended up sorting through my cupboard a little bit, and I feel organized. Kind of a bit of a spring clean. In my head, I feel that everything needs to be organized by the end of term so that I can really enjoy my holidays and make as many things as possible. I'm also knuckling down and editing all my vlogs. I finished all of Europe from last year, which was crazy. I can't believe that took me so long. I can't believe it's almost like a year later. And now I'm literally doing the vlog where I leave Sydney, which was like 4 months ago. Also, this is my computer screen. There's generally just kind of like a green haze over the whole thing, and that is what I look at every time I'm editing. Just know that I am sitting here editing through that. Good morning. Toner that my boyfriend recommended me. Why does he have like good skincare? This really sweet corduroy top is from literally Target, girls section. Hey, maybe I should do this in the mirror. Take 2. Corduroy blouse is from Target, kids section. I already said that. And then these jeans, these are Zimmerman. And then I've got my boots on. Let me show you my boots. I bought these a few weeks ago. Why am I out of breath? Suede, fringe, baggy. I'm on a bit of a silver jewelry kick at the moment. Just got a little chain on, a range. That's the outfit, girls. I don't know if I told you where we're going, but we're gonna go to the markets in Byron Bay. They are on the first Sunday of every month, and I haven't been to them the entire time that I've lived here. What a crime. I think it's gonna rain right now, but I don't have an umbrella. Oh well. Okay, wait, what am I doing? I need to think. I don't even have a jacket. It's freezing. It's gonna ruin my outfit. Gonna have to be cold. I've arrived in my parking spot location. This is where I always park to go to like into Byron town because there's not a lot of free parking. Oh boy, I think this shrunk in the wash. Well, but yeah, the drive was really quiet and there's nobody here. I hope the markets are on. Definitely underestimated how cold it is. And also it's raining, so I'm gonna go. Oh, it's on my lens. Hang on. Oh my gosh, it's freezing. I'm gonna go buy an umbrella because I literally left my umbrella in Sydney when I visited the other week. There's water on my lens, guys. This is Byron. I need to find a coffee. I've got an umbrella. Hey! This area up here, all this road works. They're putting in new drainage because Byron Bay floods a lot. All this is getting upgraded. It's so empty, oh my gosh. But this is like the main part of town. See this market situation. I think I can see tents, but I'm not sure. Why can I smell it? I think it's fine. Oh. Okay, so dinosaurs were around the last time this was cleaned, I think. Two things. Ever heard of expare? Ever heard of didn't spare? What the heck am I saying? The phrase, they spared no expense, which means they literally spent a lot of money. Like they didn't hold back. They didn't spare a single expense. They expensed, right? They went into expenses. It was expensive. The opposite of that is spared every expense. Oh my gosh, my neighbor just saw me sitting on the bed. And I will come to that point. I had to just kind of like really be gentle with it because whoever made this house spared every expense. Like whatever the lowest fixing was, they used that. Because this thing felt like it was going to fall down on top of me and the entire time was renovated. You can also hear everything that is going on in the house next door. I mean every single conversation. So they can probably hear me talking right now. I can hear every single time she reprimands her children. Every time they come into their kitchen and put something down, I think there's somebody in my kitchen putting something down. Anyway, tangent. Let's get down to my haul. First thing I bought was this cake with legs. Oh, it's a little bit sticky, cardamom flavored. I don't know what this is called. I'm not really satisfied with this angle. What about if I put you on my candle? It's like still not that good. I'm gonna sit down. I'm just gonna sit down. Take a seat. Okay, wait, now we can really chit chat. Oh well. Then I got this dolphin sticker. And I wanted to put it on my sewing machine. I definitely overestimated how much room is on my sewing machine. So it doesn't fit. Hand-drawn stickers. Super cool. They had lots of really cool prints and I wanted many of them. And then I got a little snack. You know, I just bought this because it was colourful. Mango, raspberry, kiwi fruit. Fruit strap. Look how big it is. Size of my head. Okay. What other things? Oh wait, this is the sticker company. Sophie Fletcher Designs. There you go. This is all handmade. I wanted to buy a lot of them, but I only bought one. So restrained. Bob the Spoon Bender. That's quite a cute name. That's a good name. I met Bob and Bob, husband and wife, and they make jewelry together. So cute. I was like, wow, that's what I want in my future. Currently trying to get Jez to make his rumpus room into a sewing studio. Anyway.
What is this? I got two. This is Radiance and this is circa 1939. This spoon was from 1939. I can't remember which finger it fit on. Very cool. And then this one is Queen Bess, 1946. And it has these little flowers on it. And this one fits on my thumb. Oh my gosh, sick. Okay, wait. So this is the current like ring lineup. Queen Bess. See, that child is in the house next door, but it sounds like it's in my house. Scary. Okay, Queen Bess, and this is Radiant, current ring stack. Okay, I got one more thing. This is like kind of a crazy purchase. The whole reason I went to the trouble of cleaning my fan at 3 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon is because I think I want to hang it off of there. Could be a bad idea, honestly. I feel like the Byron Bay Markets are probably the best markets I've ever been to. Everyone just kind of has cool backstories, small batch production, like in their houses kind of thing. There's so many markets now where you go and they have all the same like gold jewelry. It's all like the same stuff. I don't know how to describe it. Like there's like these gold rings with these fake pearls in them, gold flower earrings, all this stuff. And it's kind of attractive when it's all in store. That is definitely being bulk bought from overseas. There's even a shop in Newtown that fully like sells all of that stuff. Once you realize it's all kind of bulk bought somewhere and then sold kind of under the guise of being their own work, but it's a bit ambiguous. Anyway, I just feel like, ugh. Ew. I think there was one store like that at the markets today, but everything else is quite specialized. I have a bunch of computer work quizzes and some design work to do for school, so I'm gonna try and get this computer work done because tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna sew all day.
This is where I'm going to end this vlog. Thanks for joining me for my long debrief of the year so far and how I got here. I feel like it's been just a crazy couple of months. This is the sun catcher I purchased at the Byron Bay Community Markets in the clips of the day before. I love it so much. I'm still trying to work out where to hang it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon. Love you, bye!